I have filmed this video severally because the lighting has been changing in my office. The sun is setting, and with every word I was saying, the sun was moving. You could see it on my face. So now we are starting again. Ever since I started talking about breaking into the tech industry, the number one question I've been getting is, yeah, Chelsea, that's great, but like, how can I get started? And how do I even know what roles are available? I have zero clue. All I know is engineering and data. That's usually what people say. So I decided to do this video for everyone who would like some assistance in researching how they can get into technology. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you some of the top paying roles that do not require coding or engineering that you as a non-technical person can explore this year. Before I go into any more detail, however, I wanted to tell you about my free quiz that I have in the description bar below. This is a personality quiz that I created a year and a half ago for people who wanted to do a fun little quiz, just a few questions about your possible trajectory in the technology space. Based on your results and your answers, it will suggest a career path. Now, this is not set in stone, so I don't want anybody to come and fight me later because they didn't like what the results said. It's basically purely based on my personal hypotheses. It's a bit of fun. When you've done the quiz, it will give you some instructions, and I want you to take control of your career. Take responsibility for yourself. This is 2023. It is 2023. We're about to go into Q2, and at the end of last year, you said 2023 was the year you were going to get into tech. Yes, it is about to be April, and what have you done? Probably nothing. So take responsibility for your career and start to do some research. Don't wait for information to be handed down to you, because at the end of the day, it is you. You are the one who is responsible for whatever happens in your career. For the most part, you are the one who is going to do the research, make the calls, send the LinkedIn messages. Nobody's going to do that for you. Nobody can do that for you. So take the advice you get online and actually do something with it. The first role I want to talk about is tech sales. I'm talking about tech sales now, and I will be talking about tech sales a lot on this channel because that is where I have my experience. I work in tech sales. I am an enterprise business development representative, which means that I sell software to other tech companies. Now, in tech sales, we are focusing on not necessarily lead generation, but delivering marketing qualified leads to our account executives or our sales leads to actually sell to and close the deals. This would be good for somebody who is money motivated, somebody who is hardworking, somebody who kind of likes rhythm and structure, a creative person, because you have to think about most creative ways to book as many meetings as you can, and it is target focused. So if you hate being measured on a target, it may not be for you because you will get very stressed, because there will be months where you don't hit your targets, where you're seeing the dashboard, everybody else is doing really well, but you may not be doing as well that month and you cannot let it get to you. So if you're really an anxious person, don't like being measured on a target every month in terms of a number target, like booking 10 meetings or closing 3 deals, then this may not be for you. However, if you're money motivated, you're happy to do the grind, and you want to work in a fast-paced environment sometimes and potentially earn lots of money, then it may be for you. According to RepView, which is a site that you as a tech salesperson can go and check what other companies are paying their representatives, some of the top earning account executives in the world are earning $500,000 a year to $1 and $1.5 million a year, and this is on their base salary, commission, and other benefits. So it is very, very lucrative, and this is one of the roles that you can consider if you're non-technical and want to work in the technology space. The next role I want to talk about is a product manager. A product manager is a person who is responsible for the development and process of a service or a product launch. These guys are constantly on calls. If you check the diary, they are constantly in meeting with different teams, making sure that the product is at where it needs to be for that stage of development, and making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing so that the product can ship when it's supposed to ship. This position is highly sought after. You've probably heard about it a lot in the last 12 months because positions are paying up to $100,000 and more for product managers. You have entry level and you have senior PMs. The next role you can consider, and this is something that's really fun and you can actually learn this online very, very easily, is user interface and user experience designers, otherwise known as UI, UX, or product designers. There is a difference between UI and UX. UI has to do with the people designing the actual digital interface, like what it looks like. your apps, your websites. Your UX has to bring the designer's vision to life, making sure that people can actually use the product, making sure that people are having a good experience using the platform. The next role that I want to talk about is a technical writer. This is really good for you if you generally like writing, research, and technology. Let me read from my notes so that you guys know exactly what you're getting from a technical writer. A technical writer creates documentation and instructional materials for software products and services. This includes user manuals, online help systems, and technical specifications. With an average salary of $70,000, this is something that you could also consider. The next role is a project manager. Not the same as a product manager. Project managers oversee the delivery, execution, and planning of projects within an organization. This involves coordinating resources, managing budgets, and communicating with stakeholders. Again, some of these roles, some of these project managers are earning $90,000 and above. With this information, I need you to actually check yourself, figure out if you have the relevant skills to be a project manager, and start to do some trainings online. Marketing. Digital marketing managers are responsible for implementing digital marketing campaigns. This could be email, it could be social media, it could be SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So when you Google something, you want to learn something, the first option that comes up on Google is there because somebody who is specialized in SEO has made sure that that is the first thing you're seeing. It's not there by chance, it's due to SEO. When campaigns are done, whether it's on social media or on web, digital marketing managers are also responsible for analyzing the campaign's performance. It's a lot of data, it's a lot of analytics, and making sure that the company are using their money and the digital marketing budget efficiently to get the most results. Another role is business analysts. Business analysts are responsible for analyzing business processes and identifying areas for improvement. They work really closely with stakeholders in the business to identify loopholes, to identify areas of the business that can be fine-tuned, where there is lack and where there could be improvement. Yes, another 70K plus role in the tech industry. There's a lot of scope for expansion. One of my friends, Fisayo, she trains business analysts, so I'm going to put her details in the description bar below. Of course, you have customer support, not to be confused with customer success. Customer support teams deal with tickets. You know, when you go onto a website and you're having issues, they're the first point of call. You type in the chat box and they help you out. These guys are making good money. You can also rise your way up in the customer support industry. Now, I want to go back into tech sales. So when I talked about tech sales, I talked about being a business development representative, or like, you know, the more entry-level stuff is prospecting and closing deals eventually when you're an account executive and then account manager. But the other side of it is customer success and relationship manager. A lot of people who have taken the quiz have sent me a DM on Instagram and said, Chelsea, I got relationship manager or customer success. Now I want to tell you exactly what it is and whether it would be good for you. Customer success has to do with after people like me have closed the deal, we will then pass them on to customer success. These guys nurture the client. They jump on a call maybe weekly or every month to make sure that they're satisfied, make sure that they're happy. They run the onboarding training, make sure that the customer knows how to use the software, he knows how to use the tool, and they're usually the first point of call if there's any issue or any points of concern. Now, at the end of the year or the 2-year contract, companies want to actually renew or resign the clients, right? So this is what the relationship managers do. The relationship managers are essentially responsible for renewing the client at the end of the deal, and then back to the customer success manager, who continues to nurture them throughout the duration of their contract. They are also paid on commission, so they get a percentage of the renewal value, and they also have targets as well. There are actually so many more of these roles, and I have a guide. It's called the Break Into Tech Guide. Description bar below in that, and I basically tell you more about roles that you can research, the salaries. I give you a salary cheat sheet so that when you're going for interviews you do not get cheated. You know exactly what to ask for, what to expect. I have CV templates, I have cover letter templates, and these are copy and paste templates, so you can literally copy it, right? And I've used these to get my jobs. You can copy it and then put your own details in place of what is in the templates. I also have direct links to remote job boards and places that you can find remote jobs, tech jobs, hybrid, and I'm going to continue to update that. So if you do get the guide, please note that it is going to be updated very frequently. Like, for example, I thought yesterday, should I include my actual recruiters, like recruiters that I would actually recommend, like their names and everything, so you can go and find them on LinkedIn, and I think I will. So if you do get the guide, that may be coming up. I'm going to give you a link to my recruiters, their contact details and everything. If you guys found this video helpful, please let me know below. I love chatting with you in the DMs as well. Good luck with your journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.